So video 3 in our immediate results video series, we talked about knee pain, we talked about jump technique. Now I want to go back and talk about shoulder pain. That is going to lead into video number 4 because they do kind of go in hand in hand tomorrow, which is arm swing technique and how to not only hit harder, but to do it with less pain. So this is going to be step 1 of that. If you're someone who wakes up every day with shoulder pain, this is going to be for you, and it relates back to video 1, which is knee pain, and we are going to do some exercises at home or at the gym to give you some immediate shoulder pain relief, as well as just help you get stronger in the long run. So in my time of having lots of shoulder pain, which my shoulder pain was horrible through my college years, the exercise that did the most for me was the dumbbell external rotation. And this was an exercise when I was going through and getting my undergrad and my master's degree in exercise science. Was kind of one of those things where with shoulder pain, it was like, or anything external rotation, it was like just use really light weights or bands. You don't want to damage the rotator cuff or risk making it worse. And I understand where they're coming from, but I didn't get really good shoulder pain results until I started doing this exercise and doing it up to heavy weights, which would be 10% of my body weight for 10 reps, which is a standard that I got from Ben Patrick. And what that does is because our rotator cuff, one of the main uses is to slow our shoulder down after we swing. It's under a lot of eccentric force, so a lot of lowering force from our shoulder coming through fast, and then it's slowing our arm down is one of the main functions. And so what we can do is if we can get the tendons on the back of our shoulder really strong, just like how strengthening the tendons of our knees makes them stronger and we have less jumper's knee, it's the same concept here. And this is one of my favorite exercises to do that. Start off really slow, start off really low, but try to work your way up to 2 standards. One, like I said, is 10% of body weight for 10 reps. And the other is 10% of body weight for 5 reps with a 5 to 6 second eccentric. So it's the same weight, but we're working on really controlling it down super, super slow. Because like I said, the eccentric strength is really what we're looking for. And that increased time under tension with that eccentric load is really great for tendons to help them get bigger and stronger. And just as a reminder, the reason that I'm doing these videos and the reason that I'm including these emails is because I want the value you get from simply being on my email list to be worth the price of the membership. I want you to look forward to these emails every day because they're so valuable to you and you're getting immediate results and immediate relief that in your mind it is worth the price of you joining the membership, and that alone is worth you being here. If you do not have weights at home or you just want to bust this out and get some help, do this as an isometric hold, just like we did with the knees. So what you can do is set up the exact same way with the elbow kind of on the VMO, just inside the knee. Find a pain point and then just hold. Just like with the shoulder, 30 to 45 seconds. You can do this as an iso hold. So it can be here, I feel a lot of tension. Maybe it's down here, and you're just gonna find that pain point and you are gonna put pressure on with your other hand at a determination of where you can do for 30 to 45 seconds. That's a great one you can do. Another one that I sort of figured out by accident, I'm left-handed, and so sometimes I would reach over my couch to the middle to grab my cup of coffee and I would feel a lot of pain through my shoulder from being sore. So doing an iso hold across your chest can also strengthen those. You'll feel it kind of right in the side of the rotator cuff, and it can help with that direct pain. Essentially with isos, we're trying to find anywhere that we have pain in the tendon or the muscle where it's like a dull aching pain and trying to exploit that. I'm gonna do it with my right hand because of my mic, but essentially it's just like that really basic shoulder stretch, that generic stretch you see everybody do, but we're gonna do it as an iso hold. So I'm gonna sit up tall, little bit of bend, and I'm just gonna push my wrist into my hand, doing my best to try to find right about there a pain point, and I'm just gonna hold this for 30 to 45 seconds. Again, just like with the knees, it could be 1 to 3 times a day with 2, 3, maybe 4 to 5 sets, like for the knees. And we're just trying to strengthen up the shoulder and get that analgesic effect, which is that pain reduction benefit that you get with isos. Another way you can do this at home is gonna just be with a TheraBand, right? So you can just take a TheraBand and we're gonna go this leg. So I'm gonna put it under this foot, and you can do either an iso hold or reps with this. A TheraBand is a great choice because most volleyball players already have one. you should have one in your volleyball bag, and you can get a 3-pack of these for cheap on Amazon. So really easy thing, you can just keep this in your volleyball bag. These are also things, I didn't mention that before, in the knees as well. You can do this before you play. If your knees or your shoulder are acting up before you play volleyball, you can do some isometric holds to get some pain reduction benefits before you play. But these are 3 really great options. We're just trying to exploit the rotator cuff through the external rotation, through coming across our body and just identifying kind of the pain across through there. And these can potentially give you some immediate shoulder pain relief. And again, I would be doing you a disservice if I did not bring up the additional help you can get from me, which is my one-on-one elite coaching. Outside of the amazing workouts from the membership, we can get you custom workouts, custom nutrition coaching, weekly check-ins, Zoom calls, pain scale management, volleyball film review. I can look at your jump technique, your arm swing technique. It's very hands-on, very customized, very personal. You'll get my direct cell phone number. So it's just definitely that next step or 2 or 3 in being able to work with me and hit your goals as fast as possible. So if that's something you have any interest in, you can join the waitlist, go down, find the link to fill out the application. That'll get you on the waitlist, and when I'm ready to open up spots, I will hit you up and we'll take it from there.